Hello, Kendall from Reddit Whiskey with a recap of our latest war, and it's a good war win for us. We left a few stars on the table, but overall, we were able to pick up the 3 star a little bit more than the team we were against. They were, for the most part, bringing 2 star attacks, but you can see they were able to star all of our bases, but no real 3 stars until you get down to the very bottom of our town hall nines, and kind of flipping over, we had a pretty good war. Left a star here, picked up a 3 star there on Town Hall 10. We'll show that here in a second. Definitely left some stars here on the Town Hall 9s we shouldn't have, and even one down here on 11. But, overall, pretty good war with us. We'll jump into some attacks because we had some really great attacks. Starting here, PeeSee putting up a 3 star on their number 2 Town Hall 10. And again, this is a pretty high level Town Hall 10. Not quite max defenses, though. Pretty high walls, lower heroes. Pretty poor base design, though. But this is going to be an AQ walk followed by a LaLoon, because you can see there's some very exposed air defenses. So a goal here was he dropped Archer Queen up here with 5 healers, and then he messed up right here. He was supposed to drop wizards over here to take out this barracks, and just dropped him a little bit too far up. Luckily, though, the Archer Queen doesn't go back this direction. I was kind of worried when I was watching this live that it was going to go the wrong direction, but goes ahead, everything works out. She starts moving over. I think that Tesla popping might have actually been what kept her from going back. But either way, she's kind of moving through here just like we would expect. Takes out the first of the air defenses. Going to kind of move around. There's going to be enough here. You can see where the clan castle is. Once she gets down a little bit farther, she'll get the CC pull. She's also going to get to take out the enemy Archer Queen. Again, pretty heavy on the 5 healers, but with all of the defenses you had to deal with. Drop the Barbarian King to come in and help out. A little bit slow getting the Barbarian King down. I think he had planned on wanting to use that. This was a cleanup, so he knew what was in the CC, so he knew he was going to be able to bring the poison spell there and gets all of the CC troops, luckily, with the poison spell. And then everything's just kind of pathing around. He's just kind of waiting for this final air defense to go down before he's going to start the LaLoon attack. Pops the Barbarian King ability. Here goes that air defense, and now you're going to see the LaLoon part starts down. So he's got 3 balloons he throws down here in this cannon just for the pathing. Goes ahead and sends in one of his hounds this direction to try to pick up some traps. Then starts dropping the balloons. I think he meant to drop his other hound first, but gets that down. That's fine. Everything's working through. He's got a bunch of rage spells I'm sorry, not haste spells in order to kind of move these the balloons in. Drops his other hound in there and starts getting it in. Has balloons all the way around. Still has 3 left. I think he meant to drop these kind of last ones over here in the back to get this wizard tower, and probably that one needed to go down first. But either way, it works out fine. He's got haste spells dropping in, getting all of these things pathing in quickly. He's got then, I think he's got a rage in the core along with a couple more haste spells, kind of driving everything through. And he's still got a hound up. Hits a bunch of traps there at the end, but a ton of balloons left. Still got a hound that's up. Plenty of cleanup troops here. Archer Queen is going to end here with full health. You got to like that. Makes it nice for your next attack. So awesome job, PeeSee. Even didn't use all of his spells and had 1 minion left at the end. So great attack there. We're going to jump on down to number 10, Zemen. And she had planned this out. This is, kind of an open base. This was a first attack, so didn't kind of really know where anything is. Kind of assume quad Teslas in the core just because of how that's lined out. But there's no real good places for double giant bombs, so maybe singles, but she kind of figured that she could do a HoGoWiWi straight down the middle here and bring in some hogs in the background to kind of take out the side, and it works out pretty well. Even she got her heal placement just a tad off, and I think the hog, it would have even been more of a defeat, but goes in and gets these 2 loons in here first. Just want to get this 1 mortar taken care of to protect the witches she's going to bring. Once that happens, going to send a giant in down here just to pull the clan castle troops, just so she can go ahead and deal with them without having to worry about anything. Drops a couple barbarians as distraction troops. And you're going to see then she's going to drop here her witches here shortly, I think. I think she's just kind of waiting for everything to get a little closer up. Didn't want to take out too many of these buildings so they wasn't having to fight stuff. But gets her Archer Queen down. She's going to wait until she gets the CC troops taken care of just so she doesn't lose any more of her witches. Still has plenty of witches there. Gets the golems down for distraction so they don't have to worry about taking out the witches. She's going to get her final witches in here shortly. He's getting her wizards down to break the trash ring. Final witches there. Barbarian King goes down. You're going to see first jump here. It's going to get everything to the core. And, now it's just kind of a patience thing, waiting. You got the Teslas popped kind of exactly where we expected them. Everything's kind of moving forward, though. Everything's kind of moving forward. Once she's going to kind of wait. Expos are kind of on the golems now, so she's going to bring her hogs in from the side with the idea that the hogs will kind of just sweep around here and clean all these things up and end up here at the expo. Drops that heel there. Maybe she was trying to keep the golems up in the center. I think it probably would have been a little bit better if you dropped the heel probably a little bit farther down so it was sitting on the expo. I think you would have had more of your hogs live towards the end. But then goes ahead and has a back end jump to get everything back out of the core towards the bottom. Finds a giant bomb up there with the Archer Queen. And I think that would just let, if that heel had been a little bit farther down, would have kept your hogs up a little bit longer. But still has a ton of witches up, tons of skellies, Archer Queen's at full health. Barbarian King here is, going to go down here shortly, but not a whole lot of defenses left. Still a ton of witches, tons of skellies. This will kind of speed it up from here because it's just cleanup. Barbarian King, I don't know if it ever actually goes down. It might live till the very end. So lives till the very end, just clean up. Need attack. Different base layouts, so sometimes you have to go back to some of the old type bases that we've done. And then great job, Zemen. And we're going to do one more. Gar, who's a new member for us, just kind of started with us. And, again, one of these meta 3-star bases. He's going to actually he's going to pull the CC troops and do the attack from the bottom. I think the one critique that I would have had, if we kind of talked it through, if you're looking at potential double giant bomb spots in this base, this is one. Then you've got up here and up here are probably the strongest of the ones, and I guess maybe even right here and right here. So we're going to go with those, but you can notice they're all on this side of the base. So what I would have done when I was planning this, instead of doing your kill squad with your golems and stuff from the bottom to get to the Archer Queen, actually come from the top and then jump in, because the Archer Queen's going to get into this compartment. So as long as you can get your golems in here, you can drop a jump that'll be right there, that'll get in, take out a bunch of these double giant bomb locations, and then still get the Archer Queen. I think that would have been the better option for this. But we'll jump into how Gar attacked it. You're going to see he kind of starts up here at the top. He sends a giant in, along with a few hogs. Goal here is just to get the CC pull. Once that wizard tower goes down, that's going to get in range. Gets the CC pull. Then he's going to go ahead and start down here with the golems. Oh, I'm sorry. One archer to kind of start pulling everything down. Once everything gets a little closer, then he'll throw his golems down. Gets the witches in first. Actually, he does the standard kill squad. Sorry, I hadn't watched this in a while. The standard kill squad here first. Distraction troop. I guess that's about the best you can do because you'd been in range of that cannon. But goes ahead and gets everything down. He's got his witches. That's going to go ahead and slowly get these things taken out. A couple backup wizards. It's going great. Goes ahead and gets his first golem down, second golem down. He's got his wall breakers to break into this first compartment. And then I think we get the jump spell here shortly. Barbarian King's going in. Jump spells in. That'll get the enemy CC troops coming out. And then he's going to do a surgical hog from here, kind of starting over here. I think at this corner's where he started. And then just kind of a few hogs in here or there. And, great there. You can get all those in. You got that giant tanking. No need to heal yet. Gets that first heal there as these hogs are going to be working up towards that expo. Perfect there. Gets another giant down. I'm not sure if that giant's actually necessary. Giant would have been better up here where that cannon was. You didn't want him on that mortar there. He's not doing any tanking for you. Gets another heal down here over on this side. He's got one heal left. I think he drops it here just shortly for that crossbow. But you can see you hit that double giant bomb set right there. If you'd have taken your golems in this direction, they'd have popped that one set. Hit another giant bomb over there. I guess that's a really weak location over there. But neither there. I still think this would have been kind of your better area to come in. But he's got his cleanup troops already going down. That's perfect. He's got Golem still doing a little bit of tanking for him. Plenty of hogs left. cleanup troops left. He's got his archer queen still up, running around the back way. This is a great attack. Clean up from there. I think that'd have been the one thing I did differently is make sure that you're planning your golem kill squad from a direction that's going to take out some double giant bomb locations, and there was none of them down here. But great job on a 3-star. First attempt, so didn't really know where anything was. I think that would have been just my one change I would have recommended. So good job to Reddit Whiskey. Nice to put another win up here. Sorry I haven't had a whole lot of videos out recently. Things have been pretty busy, but hopefully I'll start getting more recaps out. So thank you again for watching. If there's any questions or comments, please leave them below, and have a great day.